What do you think are the, because being homeless or pushing demographically up sector of the people or within the population into homelessness, what has to happen before? What's the root cause, or what's triggers of creating more people who are on the verge of homelessness or are homeless? What has happened before? Because that's the effect, what not the cause.
Yeah.
This is people are watching more people on the streets, but what is happening, and or what are the trends? Are you saying?
Well, some of the highest demographic of people experiencing homelessness are women over the age of 55, and I guess there's many different reasons for that. As a society, unfortunately, in the way that we've operated, the woman's role has traditionally been to be the carer, which therefore then impinges negatively upon their own ability to progress in their careers. So their superannuation potentially is not as high as the person who's historically been meant to be the provider. And then there comes a time if their relationship breaks down and they're not the one who's the primary owner of the household, they're in dire straits. So that's an alarming fact, it's an alarming statistic. In Australia, obviously, there's the Aboriginal sort of population of Australia who, that's a whole different conversation in regards to what's been experienced there and the figures in which Aboriginal people make up in regards to homelessness. When I came to Australia and realised that there was 123,000 people each night experiencing homelessness in Australia, and then over 3.5 million people who live below the poverty line, I was just astonished. I didn't, as a migrant to this country, I didn't. All you get to see is the palm trees and the beach and the ocean and the paradise, and so for me that was a real wake up call and a real eye opener. But the people that are accessing these services every day, it's not like that stereotype of what people think and where their brains go when they think of someone experiencing homelessness. I think historically there's that vision or that image that comes into people's head, and the reason why is because stigma is a really powerful thing. Stereotypes are very powerful, but it's kids that are between the ages of 9 and 15 that are coming in to get services